Hi guys, how are you? This is Pano. Today I have a video for you guys. It's more of a, I want to show you how to sharpen your knife, the ABL especially in the woods. So let's get into it. As usual, I'm just here testing some knives, you know, like stuff I do every day. And I'm like, let me make some more videos for you guys. Okay, so this is the Northern Woodsman, okay? And if you notice it, if you notice this knife now, how the edge looks like. If you see this side, you can kind of see William's edge on this side, right here. Like when he grind it, but all the way here, you don't see those grooves anymore from the belt when William first puts the grind on the knife, right? So this is how, a little tip, this is how I see how much the knife has been used or not. I look to find the actual grind from the grinder. So anyway, this is after a lot of use, this knife, and I don't mean just some feather sticks here and there. I'm talking about a lot of game process, a lot of butchering, because I buy my own cow and pork and I process it myself. And when I want to test knives, it's the perfect time for me. I do some with one knife, I do some with another. So anyway, I decided to bring you guys along, since I don't really post many videos lately, to see what I've been doing most of the time. So we can tell that the knife is not that sharp. Okay, here we have a pretty good edge, but I don't have a good edge here, or here, or there, right? Here is not bad. The front is not bad. So I'm gonna use. So when I'm in the woods and I'm skinning an animal, and my blade gets dull, I usually use this, the little mini steels. And how I use this is I hold it this way, and I just run my knife very carefully this way, and I work towards the edges that need attention. So how you do this carefully is you find the angle to where the grind is, right? You find the grind like this, and then you draw the knife down. Okay? What works good is if you just don't only go straight, if you just trying to cut, okay? This way. You don't need much pressure, nice and gentle. Give a few runs this way. Okay? This is what, you can have this in your pocket. You can have this in your pocket, or in your knife sheath, or I always have one in my keys, right? So this is pretty good. So when you're on the fly in the woods, it's gonna quickly bring an edge. It's already decent edge, but now this knife is in need for a little bit more than that. So what we're going to do is we're gonna use our DC4, Falkneven DC4, and we're gonna go with the rough side right here. Okay, you can either put it on the ground, make mark here and here, and make a little intention with your knife so this stays in, or you can hold it in your hand, tucking in the tips of your finger. See here, this here, it's underneath that, underneath this gap. See, both of them. Okay, you're tucking both underneath, and then you just run your blade this way. Again, you find the angle of the grind. 11 degrees on Williams knives, on the WC knives. Okay, let me bring this up a bit. Like this. And like this. Practice not to bring it all the way here in case you don't have your thumb tucked in, okay? Practice to just run the knife like that, okay? At first, just be nice and slow. Like practice on it. Okay, like this. Then we go like that, this way. This way. Strokes doesn't really matter. When you do this enough, you're gonna learn to feel. You're gonna learn to feel where the knife bites, and you'll know when the knife is ready. I already know I have a pretty good edge right now. Clean that for next time. Take the metal out. See. So now you flip it. Same thing. Tuck your thumbs underneath. Tuck your fingers underneath. Find your edge. And just work it. Pretend like you're cutting. Like you want to slice the stone. Not much pressure. You don't need much pressure when you do stuff like this. Or speed. Sometimes slower, it's faster. Nice and steady. Keep always on the edge. Check your blade, light, feel it lightly like this. Don't run your finger across, you're gonna get cut. Just slightly, like you're playing with the string of a guitar or something like that. Okay. Now, when you're sure for your knife handling, you can see if the blade shaves. Okay. You can even hear it. Listen to that. Okay, so this knife right now is very sharp. Take the wood. Always have some wood because it's gonna take out the bevels. Try and make something like a very fine feather or something like that. Okay, and you feel how it cuts because you use this when it was dull. You use that, so you know how your knife is now. Now, when you do this, and there is an area that you're not that happy about, okay, you can go back to it. You can get your stone, and let's say we discovered that here in this point is not that sharp, so we take our stone and we work it. We work it more wherever we found that it's not that sharp. Okay, very careful. Watch your movements. You don't want to cut yourself, especially now that you have a good edge. And pretty much with a stone like this, you can do all the grinds. Like that was the Northern Woodsman, okay? Now that's the Sportsman. Same thing. Find your angle. Doesn't matter what knife you use. Find your angle. Work it. Okay. Okay. Same thing. It's another flat grind. So saber, both flat. So now when you're getting into the Master Woodsman, this is 3V, all the other ones were ABL. So you wanna, the Scandi, the Scandi, I haven't been able to get it dull yet. But even if I get it a little bit dull, okay, same way, I'm holding this very controlled, very calm, taking my time, not trying to impress anybody. Just want to get my knife sharp. I go all the way back, find the angle, just draw it, nice. Few licks, nothing major. If you need more attention here, because I skinned a bear with this. If you need more attention here, because when you're skinning, you're using the front belly. Okay. Same thing with this. This is why if you see how much I sharpen the front, is because I was skinning a lot with this knife, right? So when you're skinning a lot, this point here is what you're gonna get dull. The whole knife is not gonna get dull, but you're gonna be dull right here. So if you just wanna dull that, if you wanna just touch this up, okay, same thing, that's it. Find your angle, and that's it. I always like having small implements with me, because I got Randy to make me pouches that they fit the sharpening implements, right? So that's all I use 90% of the time. And then I even fit this one in here. When I say Randy, you guys understand, I mean Stitch Gear Outfitters. And everything is always with me, because especially if you're going for big game, you want that knife to be razor, right? You don't want to be there and skinning for hours and getting your knife dull, and you're not able to finish the job because your knife is dull. You want to be in and out. So these are my tips, guys, and this is what I spend most of my time doing, pretty much. If you like the video, please subscribe. I really appreciate your comments, your subscriptions, and I really appreciate you guys watching. So subscribe, please. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.